Gang, gang, gang. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, Aries gang? Gang, gang, they can't hang. If they not, they not, they not. Aries gang in this thing, what? In this thing. Aries gang in this thing, what? In this thing. Aries gang in this thing, what? In this thing. Aries gang, 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 gang. What up, though, Aries? Welcome back to Aries Vibes Only, my darling. Okay, the channel that is dedicated to all Aries placements, also known as Big Aries Energy. Now, if you are a cross watcher, get your ass in here, sit down in the back, and don't touch nothing, because this is the channel that is dedicated to high vibrating Aries only, my darling, who understand balance. Okay, so what do I mean when I say get your ass in here, sit down in the back, and don't touch nothing? Don't be all up in my comments telling me how you cross watching for Aries and how they, because that's called stalking. Don't tell nobody you out here stalking, baby. Keep that to yourself. Okay, keep that to yourself. Okay. Hey, everybody that's coming in. Hey, Bree. Hey, Dr. K Butterfly. You're new here. Hey, Poo Poo. Hey, Monica Monique. That's my best friend from my childhood name. And that's funny because that kind of go with the message on what we talking about today, honey, okay? Hey, Rebel. Hey, Sunshine. You see how the sunshine is coming in? It's all sun kissed. It's also showing how dirty my damn glasses is. I need to clean them, okay? Hey, Gabby Pooh. Hey, Snow Wolf. Hey, everyone, as you all come on up in here, okay? So I had a few channel messages that I was channeling that got put down into my phone that we gonna read off, okay? Thank you to everyone who has liked the video, because I know I said hi to more than 3 people in the chat now. Y'all can at least say hi back by hitting the thumbs up on the video, okay? Hey, Rebel Pooh, how you doing, okay? Go ahead with that energy exchange, my loves, okay? Because I can act like y'all ain't in here. Okay, that's what a lot of these people be doing. They be ignoring the hell out of people, okay? So go ahead for that energy exchange, okay? Thank you to everyone who has donated to the channel. Someone just sent a donation to my channel, and I'm very thankful for you, Stokes. You are appreciated, my darling. Thank you to our new members here on the channel. I think we have 5 members now. Shout out to the Aries gang, 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 okay? Thank you to everyone who has purchased personal readings from my tea and my candle company, just all of that jazz. Y'all are definitely appreciated, okay? And I am sending that energy right back to you 10 times, honey, okay? Because we own 10, okay? Period. So, Aries, this energy, the fact that I came to this deck, because this deck and this card right here in general, this Ace of Baskets, where it's this guy and his ancestor has his hands on his shoulder, okay, and he has flowers in his beard. You know, it gives that energy of growth, transference of energy, generational transference of energy. But it's giving this vibe of something, Aries. I was hearing when I came on here was that your childhood has the answers, okay? Your childhood has the answers. Thank you, Dr. K Butterfly. This is the MVP, by Fenty, baby. I love this lipstick. It's my favorite, okay? It's almost time for another one, honey, okay? But this energy is giving your childhood has the answers. Something about, so, okay, Aries, this is heavy. So you have an ancestor who had passed away not long before you came into the world, okay? Part of their energy was in you, but something in your childhood tried to take an energy from you in that childhood, okay? And it gives me the aspect of taking away your ability to think big, your energy, or your ability to just, because you know that childlike energy of what they say Aries represents. You get what I'm saying? Of that hopeful energy, that energy of like being excited. It's the Fool card energy, you know, just jumping out there with no fears. Like it makes me think of, I always got, my grandma loved to tell me this story about how when I was 2 years old and I jumped into the deep end of the pool. Like literally, we was at the hotel, we was down at our family reunion in Arkansas, and I literally just walked to the deep end and jumped in at 2 years old, okay? And Mother Brewster had to jump in and swim to get me. It's funny to think back to it, right? But it's like, think about what they're now my ancestors, Mother Brewster and my grandmother, but how they felt, how I jumped out there with no fear, right? Because naturally we know how to swim without like fear, like of, you know what I'm saying, when they kick in. And as children, babies learn how to swim much faster. But when parents are afraid to, it's given a vibe of parents are, you know, being afraid of putting their kids in water lessons. You know, always talk about water is feminine energy, okay? And the deep end is dark feminine energy. That's the space where a lot of people are afraid to go. And it's giving this energy of Aries. A lot of you all had a spirit and an energy as a child where you would go places where other people were afraid to go. You were the type that would climb trees, okay? You was trying to find hidden caves and shit, trying to find digging stuff under, like, even if you were or born a feminine Aries, okay? Like, I'm getting the vibe of someone opening up the window to the second floor and going out and sitting on top of the roof. You know what I'm saying? On some set it off type shit. You get what I'm saying, Aries? Like, you had this energy to you where like you was not afraid to try. Like you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't afraid to drown. You jumped in that bitch, okay? You wasn't afraid to swim. But what took away that energy of making you being afraid to swim? And what I started to channel and feel after that was getting bruised. So for example, we climb trees, right? What happened when you fall off the motherfucking branch, okay? You scratch your knees up, okay? When you're running on the sidewalk, falling, scratch your knees up, it's all bleeding and stuff. So then now we get afraid to run again. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Be careful. Stop running. Don't run. Remember what happened last time, okay? And it's giving that energy of something like that happening, Aries, where a bruise happened, okay? Something didn't go the way you wanted it to go in that childhood or how the parent thought it should go. So in order to protect you from it happening again, it's like you were repressed. You were suppressed, okay? Your energy was suppressed, not knowing that that was one of your skills to begin with, okay? So for example, me hearing that story of how I almost drowned of, you know what I'm saying? They didn't talk about how, wow, you didn't have fear, but they made me afraid to be fearless. So it wasn't until my adulthood when that fearlessness came back out and I stopped giving a fuck, okay? And Aries, this energy is coming of you not being afraid to jump in the damn water, okay? You're gonna learn how to swim. Your instincts are gonna come in. Aries energy is all about instinct. Natural Aries energy is about instinct, okay? You're the most instinctual of all, honestly. And then having the childlike faith, that's why even in religion, they always make an emphasis on child energy. Because a childlike faith, they don't do too much questioning. They don't do too much reasoning analytically. They just jump out there and do it. You can't be afraid. Because guess what? Even if it don't go the way that you were hoping for it to go, you still learn something from it. You got something from it. All right, we're going to do something different. You get what I'm saying? So it's giving this energy of getting back to that childhood energy before the bruise. Okay, what was the bruise that you went through? What was the bruise? And that's something that you can even think, you know what I'm saying, within self. You know, this is some reflection energy that you can do with your journaling today or something, of asking yourself, what was my childhood bruise? And it doesn't have to be falling out the tree, or it could be falling out the tree. It doesn't have to be falling off the bike. You know how many people never learned how to ride a bike because they were afraid of falling? But then now we have people out here racing, riding bikes, making money just from riding a bike. But we got people afraid to learn because of the fear of falling. And that's something to think about. What is our bruise? Because we all got one. Whether if it's a fear to love, okay? What was the bruise that caused it? What caused that? What happened? How can we heal that bruise so that we can jump back in the game, okay? We can't let other people and things trick us out of our spots, trick us out of our energy, trick us out of our purpose. And it's giving an energy of a bruise being out here, okay, that's trying to trick you out of your energy, trying to trick you out of that childlike faith, trying to trick you out of your energy of what you've been called to do this whole time. Let me see if I had another channeled message. I feel like I had another channeled one that I wrote. I said connecting to your childhood gives you freedom. Take back your childhood. You have to go get it yourself. So it's giving me the energy of you may have failed and had a bruise and you didn't have anyone there to clean the bruise for you. Okay? You had to clean it by yourself. You had to learn how to make your own witch hazel because you didn't have witch hazel. So you had to learn how to go out into the forest and spot the witch hazel. But guess what? Witch hazel is easily spotted. Okay? It was only easily spotted because in the wintertime, the witch hazel is the only tree that you really can spot out and see because of its beautiful yellow flowers. So in the midst of, I'm seeing a forest with snow, and a lot of us don't like winter because winter is cold. But we need winter in order to replenish the energy in the earth so that the spring can come and bring everything to life. 11:11 on the time. And it gives a vibe of finding the beauty in the scars, finding the beauty in what you went through, what you experienced, and what it was meant to give you so you can know how to go out and create your own witch hazel and not having to go out and always buy it in the store, because you find in the store they add in all this alcohol and shit and it's not even normal. Okay? So it's not always bad. You know, I hear a lot of people say, I don't have nobody, you don't have nobody. Well, how about you take that as the divine said that because you know how to be, you can be everybody in yourself. So it gives me the I'm Every Woman by Whitney Houston energy. You hear me? I'm every woman. I could be by myself, but best believe I'm like 7 women. I could become whatever I need to become for what I need in that energy. I know how to go out and fish, and I know how to sit at a table and eat. Okay? I know how to be feminine. I know how to be masculine. I know how to be both. And it gives this vibe of, yeah, I may have not had people, or you may have not had people to be there. And like Dr. Butterfly just said, learn how to lick your wounds, right? You had to learn how to do it yourself. You had to learn how to make your own witch hazel. But now that you know how to make it, you can help heal other people and teach them how to make their own witch hazel. Okay? Come through, Ray. Yes, winter is renewal, and that spring is the rebirth, period. Okay? Period. Period. And Aries, that's the journey and the process that you're currently in right now. Okay? And it's giving me this energy of everyone will not understand. And that is totally fine, okay? You need to be okay with it, because that's kind of what gets us to certain places sometimes, because we care. Because the other people want to keep reminding us of the scars and the wounds. Hell, we got the scars and the wounds on our body to remind us. You know what I'm saying? Even here. So, for example, I have Sankofa tatted on my wrist, right? With the 11:11 and the semicolon. Anyone who knows the semicolon movement, it is a part of the suicide awareness movement, okay? And so I was a child who attempted. And so understanding why I did that, what I was going through, working through my mental health, healing through that, right? And then growing and developing, I now have this reminder of my purpose here on this earth. Sankofa, to reach back and pull people forward, because that's after the Mayafa. And a lot of people are currently still in their Mayafa, okay? If you're not familiar with Mayafa and all of that, it connects a lot with when we, you know, the slave trade and with Ghanaian, all of that, right? You can look it up, Maafa, okay? But I am a part of the Sankofa. I am a part of the generation that's meant to help heal, and healers are attracted to me. Put it that way, okay? Healers are attracted to me. So if you are attracted to me, you are a healer. You are a part of Sankofa. You are a part of the energy that's meant to go out and show and not just talk, to go out and be. You get what I'm saying? And this energy, oh my gosh, Aries, this is powerful as hell. You need to be obedient to some things of your childhood. You need to be obedient of some things in your childhood, because you have your ancestors' energy in you. I'm here, that ain't even physical blood, it's spiritual blood. And it's giving a vibe of you teaching by doing. We've been talking a lot about that lately, of teaching while doing. What that means is you have something called the social learning theory. So if there's anyone who's interested in sociology and personality development theories and things of that nature, but the social learning theory is about that most of our learning comes from what we see. Okay. And so people can say these things to us, but what do we see? We learn more from what we observe. Babies are learning from the time they come out the womb. Babies know. They start to see and observe, definitely when they start seeing past the foot in front of them. So people may think that their child doesn't see. I have this thought in my mind, makes me think of, we just did a Whitney Houston channel message in a member area, and in there it made me think of on her movie when she says she didn't want Bobby Christina to go with her on the tour because she sees everything. And Bobby Christina was a baby. And that stood out to me. And this gives the energy of the do as I say, not as I do energy. But no, Aries, you are called to be the light of the world, to where you do as you say. Okay? You're not one of the ones who's keeping all the fucking secrets. Okay? I remember when I first started, it's going to take longer for you to grow to be this and do that if you be yourself, because people aren't going to accept you. But I had to learn around that. It was just like, you know what? Yeah, I could be a caricature. Yes, I can show up exactly how everyone wants me and do that. But my soul is going to be at unrest because I have this to remind me of that purpose. You get what I'm saying? And it gives this vibe of Aries, you creating and doing something to remind you of your purpose on the day to day, even at the times when people want you to change yourself to fit a narrative. Okay? And you may be holding back parts of yourself that you're meant to be letting out. What are you holding back? What is a scar that you still have that you may be holding back from yourself out of the perception of others as well? Okay? It's giving a lot of the healer archetype. So look into the divine feminine's healer archetype, as well as I'm getting the mystic. The healer archetype is very much so the wounded healer energy. And when we look at this world, a lot of it is assimilation. Okay, a lot of it is assimilation, which is why a lot of people love video games. Okay, because instead of them feeling like the NPC in the regular world, they can control some shit in the video game. You get what I'm saying? But the real world is not much different. But it's like us learning how to become a controllable character. And a lot of times when we have a lot of different traumas and things that we go through, we give our power away. And so we no longer are a controllable character in this game of life, but we become a non-playable character, you know? What do I want to pull from? Because Spirit just giving me the messages, honey. Spirit is just like, damn, okay. What cards? Is it some cards? I know y'all like to see the cards, but dang, okay. Spirit, what we gonna focus on? We gonna go to this. What's some of the blockage energy? If there's a blockage, what's some of the blockage? And then I'm gonna chat it up with y'all in the comments to say hi to everybody. What's the blockage energy? We've been on here, we've been on here 18 minutes already. Okay, we're gonna do two. Look, I don't do a lot of channeling, but when I do, okay. Turn the TV on, honey, okay? All right, you have peaceful coming out with reassuring. So this conversation may have been very reassuring for you on something that you've been thinking a lot about, something that you've been meditating on, things of that nature, okay? So you have, the trigger statement can be feeling like your life is a mess. Like you've been through too much shit, it's too much going on, too many people talking, too many people have some, like, it's just too much going on, right? But the true statement is finding stillness within. So your outer world is just a reflection of your inner world. Go within to find peace there, and your life will reflect that. So the outer world kind of like it makes me think of the microisms, the microcosms, microism, all that energy inside of us. Like everything is made of different matter, you know what I'm saying? From the atoms, The atom is the smallest piece of matter, right? And it's giving an energy of even how music, the frequency of music can rearrange our atoms and electrolytes and shit inside of our body, the protons and shit, okay? So can meditating, finding yourself to be in peace. It's like finding stillness within. You need to do something to reorganize some shit. There's a lot of stuff moving around on the inside. There's a lot of anxiety on the inside, okay? And so it's giving this vibe of learning to find your peace in the midst of it. So for example, y'all know I move by example, okay? So y'all seen me go off on motherfuckers for not liking the video, okay? Y'all done seen it. But then y'all have also seen me handle it in a different way. And people have needed to see it each time. You get what I'm saying? I know how to control myself in the midst of people wanting to play with a like or whatever the case is, right? I can control myself in that, but I can also turn up if I want to. But that's me having the control over it. And this piece, though, is giving the vibe of allowing yourself to control the storms that may want to arise around you, or even the storms that may be happening around you. Control that shit with your own personal energy and transmute it into something different. I'm getting a lot of the Last Airbender type energy, okay? So some of you all may have been called to look at that, or you may be called to look at it. I'm thinking of the clip when he was sitting learning the 7 chakras and he was in meditation, and what it took for him to get fullness in that crown chakra. It gives a lot of this peaceful energy, okay? Some of y'all may want to look at that, The Last Airbender. I might actually binge watch it too with y'all and talk about it on my other channel. But that's coming up really heavily, okay? It's coming up really heavy. All right, we have Anchor coming out, steadying. The trigger statement, I am not ready for what comes next. The true statement, I take it one step at a time. So hearing all of this can sometimes feel, how can I put it? Hearing all of this can feel like it's a lot. Like, oh my gosh, where do I start? What 22 on the time? Where do I start? What do I do with this? How do I do this? How do I? Spirit is saying, I take it one step at a time. Wow, secrets would be tarot. Wow. Come through confirmation. This is like, take everything of what you're hearing one step at a time. Okay? One step at a time. Although things are shifting so quickly, be present and know this is a part of a greater plan. You just needed to know. Spirit needed you to know. It's like this was a checkpoint. I'm thinking about Mario Kart, okay? And y'all know on Mario Kart, I think it is 23 on the time. And not even just in Mario Kart. In all them little arcade games, the racing games, there's usually always checkpoints that you're getting to the checkpoint, right? A lot of you all, you hearing this reading today was like a checkpoint to something you've already been on. It's something it's already a journey you've been on, something you've already been thinking about. It provided confirmation in certain aspects and to calm some of that anxiety that may have been going on the inside. You feel me? It's like calming the sea. I'm seeing when they was on the ocean and the ocean was going crazy and they came down there and woke Jesus up and he like, dang, why y'all waking me up? Like, yeah, no faith. Okay, speak to the storm and tell it to be quiet. Why you coming to wake me up? I was sleeping good in this storm. Okay. What? If you don't have more faith, okay? So just because your boat rocking, just because you don't see past the storm, don't mean that you ain't about to get through it 24 on the time. And this is giving the vibe, but don't be coming waking up your spirit guide, okay? Over some stuff that you already know. Because I'm seeing Jesus pop them upside the back of the head. Y'all really came to wake me up over this dang on storm. This storm ain't about to do nothing. Just sit here and tell the storm to be quiet. Peace be still. You know what I'm saying? Like, This is a reminder. Talk to them storms. You got perception. You have the power over the perception. Okay? Baby, ain't nobody waking me up, honey. That phone be on do not disturb. I always told y'all, call the police. Don't call me. Call the police. Don't call me. Hey, the Wounded Healer Pool. Welcome to the membership. Let me say hey to everybody. Let me look at it from this phone. Hold on. Because it's going to be easy. Oh, it's 3, 2, 1 on the time. Countdown. The countdown is on, honey. Okay, let me say hey, and then we're going to get to the closing messages. Hold on. We got it's a lot of people in the live today, honey. Okay. Hey, Dr. K Butterfly. Okay, I already said hey. Hey, Monica Monique. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Ray again. Okay. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Sombra. Hey, Seapool. Hey, Reap. Reap. Hey, Marcus Pool. Hey again, Secrets with B Tarot. Hey, T Bree. Hey, it's Mars. Hey, Snow White. Rebel. Hey, Aries Moon Pool. Come through, Tracy Nicole. Tracy Nicole. Hey, Sweet Pea Pool. Sweet Pea said I was sitting in the back of class. Look, Ray said, come on and manifest 37 likes and subs, period. Okay. Hey, Shade. You know, Ray, one thing that I've accepted in this spiritual world, and this is just like, I've recently I've been getting gang stalked on my other channel, because y'all know I've been doing readings on Takeoff since he died. And I guess recently somebody blew up over the readings that they did over some stuff a few months ago. And so I was doing a follow-up Takeoff reading. I guess it connected some energy. And people, oh, you copied this. I'm like, baby, I talked about this back in January. Like, child. So some people watch and follow you just to try to find mess or just to find issues. So I've accepted that when it comes to, and this maybe some of you all, if you're in, you know what I'm saying, social media and things of that nature, you need to understand only about 50% of the people, if that, are there like on some what you have to offer. You got to think of how many people subscribe to some people just to get mess on them. You get what I'm saying? Like, they follow people just to find them slipping so that they can go and like talk mess. You get what I'm saying? About what that person is doing. I mean, case in point, Peach McIntyre, she an Aries. Now that I think about it, whether people like her or not, but she has a lot of people who hate watch her just so that they can see what she do to go talk about her. You get what I'm saying? And so if you in the content aspect, one thing we have to learn how to do, and this is something I had to do. Look, see, you already know, baby. You help me talk through some stuff sometimes because my Aries energy be like, but why no? But I had to think about those childhood scars, right? And accept that not everyone is going to be on that same frequency of what I'm on. You get what I'm saying? And some of the ones ain't, and that's fine. I have to accept that because the reality is that your haters can help you. Okay? Your haters can help you. And so just let them help you in the way that they help you. So they may not like me, but they still giving me a watch. You get what I'm saying? So I just take it as what it is. They still feeding me energy. I appreciate you, Ray. That's true. That's true. And so keep doing y'all. You hear me? Keep doing you. Keep healing you. Keep working through parts of yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, And the people who meant to ride with you and rock with you, they're going to ride and rock with you. And a lot of you all, we done already talked about this in a previous reading, like you documenting something, like you having an energy that's going to outlive you. So even if people don't see what you're talking about now, they going to see it when you gone, okay? It's making me think about James Baldwin on his quote when he was like, no one cares about the writer until they're dead. And it's like, not saying that, oh, people ain't gonna like you till you pass, but it gives the vibe of when someone is not, how can I put it? Similar to how a lot of artists don't start getting a lot of streams and stuff until they pass. Okay? Until they pass. Listen, Ray, that's exactly what it is, baby. Every weapon formed against me makes me prosper, okay? But it's like, yeah, that's the best way I can put it. So I think that's the rest of the channeling today. I'm going to pull a tarot card of the day since I ain't really pulled no tarot today. We just did channeling today. Give me a card of the day for the Aries spirit. Okay, they said do a full shuffle in this. Okay, they said do a full shuffle. Give me one card. Thank you. King of Knights. Oh, not King. The Knight of Swords. I said King of Knights. The king rules the knights, okay? The Knight of Swords, this is the fast-moving sword in the deck. You know, lately we've been talking a lot about the swords here on the channel. We've been talking a lot about swords here on the channel. And you remember what I said about the Page of Swords energy? The Knight of Swords is like, the Knight of Swords, first off, is the fastest knight in the deck. He's running to his dang on motorcycle. You see this eagle have the wings full spread eagle. You hear me? That's giving perception energy. So you having foresight. I'm getting an energy of Aries. A lot of you all are about to start seeing more foresight energy. Okay? You're about to start seeing yourself with more foresight. With more foresight. And it's going to come fast. I'm getting flashes. So visions. You may find yourself having random visions where it's like, that's so Raven type stuff. And it may even be flashbacks to the past, y'all. You know how we were talking about the childhood, but I'm getting, take it as clues. Don't take it as a moment of, you know how you may have a flashback of something that happened in your life and you get sad about that flashback. I'm getting this energy of changing your perception and setting your perception higher, setting your sights higher on that flashback and that energy. And by you changing the perception of that thing, you're going to be moving faster. That's what a lot of those visions are about to be on. Those visions are about to be on different things from your childhood, different things that have happened, and it's going to relate to this reading. Okay? It's going to relate to this reading in the aspect of, by you receiving this reading, of you healing that childhood scar. This is going to be like aloe vera, like the energy and the things that you get. You may even find yourself remembering some things that you forgot and you didn't even realize that you forgot it. Okay. This is giving the vibes, because even looking at this, you see the wind behind his shoes, okay? This is some super turbo movement type shit. So I'm hearing you got to be quicker than that. So you have to be prepared and ready for these things that come to you. So for example, if you find yourself forgetting your dreams as soon as you wake up, keep a book by your bed, okay? Keep something there. Keep your phone so that you can record what you saw. Then he has the bow and arrow on his back. And I'm hearing something that outlives. An energy of what outlives. This is giving a lot of track star energy. She's a runner, she's a track star. You remember how we were talking about running on the concrete? And now I'm hearing rolling on the river. I don't know why I'm getting getaway car energy. I don't know if someone trying to get away from somebody, or trying to run from someone. I'm hearing you're energetically going to bypass someone's energy, or someone. someone may be trying to like get in your space, because this makes me think of, you know how I was talking about runner, she's a track star, like someone trying to get away from somebody who trying to like dance with them or sit with them and like, let me get on up out of here. So Aries, someone may be trying to like get in your energy or trying to get to, like, it's giving me the vibe of like icky Vicky type energy, like let me get up out of here type vibes. Like as soon as they, I don't know, shit, Aries, you may have to find yourself needing to get out of somewhere real fast. Okay, as soon as you peep some shit, you like, I'm gonna make an exit. I'm gonna make an exit about this bitch. Okay, that's what it's giving. Like, you knowing when you, it's giving the energy of with Homer Simpson with that bush, and when like he started disappearing backwards in the bush, like I'm gonna exit this conversation. I'm gonna exit this energy. I'm gonna exit this space. Okay, this is giving heavily that energy of like falling back when you feel something is just like, this ain't right. Okay, but I feel like that's going to help you with you healing the scars, with you healing the wounds, with you healing what needs to be done. Because you may like you may see some shit. It's giving the vibe of somebody seeing some shit and being like, I need to get the fuck up out of here. Okay. So I don't know. It's giving the vibe of as a child walking in on your parents fucking, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh shit. I need to get the fuck up out of here. Okay? You go running, crying and shit. What he doing to my mama? What he doing to my mama? It's giving that energy heavy, Aries. So some of y'all may have had something like that happen where y'all saw some shit when you was a child. And that's going to come back to you on what you saw or what you experienced in that moment. Oh my gosh, like that's going to bring back what you saw and what you experienced. Because I'm definitely seeing some of y'all walking in and y'all mama's ass up. Okay, ass is up. You hear me? And she up here, you think she crying, but she loving that shit. Okay? And you've been traumatized ever since. You've been traumatized ever since. You saw your mama ass in the air, okay? You thinking he hurting her and shit. Man, oh gosh, Aries, it's giving that vibe. So I don't know if that's a trauma that somebody had and they need to laugh about it now. Like, you may find that a trauma that you went through in your childhood and what you experienced, and it's like now in your adulthood, you look back at that shit and be like, that's funny as hell. Like, some of y'all may need to look back at some stuff and like change the perception of how you viewed it. And you may have not paid attention to it, okay? Because some of you all, it deals with separation as well. And you needing to look back and be like, it's good as hell they separated. And it was toxic as hell. Like, it gives that energy, okay? Like, seeing something from a different perspective than what you may have saw it when you were younger. So some of y'all may need to do that with your journaling and things of that nature today, of like, what is it from your childhood that you may need to change the perception of what happened, or even changing your perception of that person, okay? Listen, see, I'm not even about to get into that. Listen, y'all know what it is, honey, okay? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. I don't even know how to title this damn reading. It's gonna come to me in a second, but she said it's worse than that, sis. So Aries, this is the vibe. Whatever you do, do not be a part of the fake it till you make it crew, okay? Because fake it till you make it always get caught. They always get caught out, okay? So your authenticity, your childlike energy, it's good for you. It's beneficial, okay, pools? But my Aries, that's the vibe. Thank you for being in the tribe. If you like it, then subscribe and hit that like, cause we live. Aries, always be real, always be true. Whatever you do, Make it do, boo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shout out to all of the channel members, the Aries gang, 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 gang. I'm going to be working on the emojis for you all. So we got an Aries gang, gang emoji for the membership area. So definitely be looking for that. It's going to be available sometime next week. And yeah, y'all vibe out, check out website, check out personal readings. You can still use Ancestor Friday for 25% off. Check out energyt.com. It's the vibes, honey, okay? But I need to get on up out of here so that I can get some things done and be ready for the members tonight. So I love you all. Y'all have a great period, Ray, okay? Y'all have an amazing rest of your day. Hey, Fem Shui Poo. And I'll talk to you all later, okay? Bye.